Hello Tibians and welcome to the second episode of my tournament Valour series. After a rough start in Isavi, we were now hoping to get back on track on Wednesday morning in Port Hope. The plan was the following. Druid runs Gazer Spectre over bombs, while the Paladin goes to the surface for about 90 seconds and skills. When testing on my Druid, I was able to reach 1.5 million per hour on the real world just by running bombs. Translated to tournament, that means 150 million XP per hour. I was looking on the market for small stones to train some extra distance, but no luck. Again, that are supplies that an alternate char could have and should have farmed for me if I wanted to make sure to win. Anyhow, small stones weren't needed now. The start at Gazers, perfect, just like everything else so far. As you can see, I finally have ultimate spirit pots, but I didn't check for the use on self option.
Warum ging das nicht?
So I go back up, fix that, and then go down to proceed placing bombs. Just to get right in the path of Pariana, which causes her to turn around, and then turn around again because she didn't want to get all the way to the right of the bombs.
Nee, shit, I'm trapped.
Echt?
And thus we are here. And as the good paladin I am, I say, thank you, come again. This tournament, so perfect. I go skill for a minute and then Pariana is already back. She runs everything to the right while I retrieve her backpack. Then we start over. This time I told her if I am ever in her way, simply run me over. It will be fine. And so it was. The target of 150 million XP per hour we didn't reach though. Experience was stable at around 100 million, with a peak at 115 million. The reason? Downtime on bombs. I should have had a 90-second timer that just tells me to run down to refresh bombs. But I didn't. Pariana was the alarm system. But sometimes she would be luring from the sides and then she can't see when things start to expire. Another thing that went wrong, I had the genius idea to use diamond arrows while being down and placing bombs. It gives some extra damage and XP and disc skills, right? But then I kept forgetting to change back to melee on the surface, accidentally one-shotting the slimes. So I stopped using the bow after a while simply because I wasn't accustomed to it. Right before server save I said I'll come down and help her clear the remaining creatures. I thought there was a minute left, but actually there wasn't.
Du solltest hochgehen.
Oh, ich dachte, du bist gestorben.
Nee,
No!
Close enough. Actual experience per hour in those 40 minutes online was 82.5 million. A bit slow, but now we got the hang of this style of hunting. We returned after server save and proceeded where we left. At 216 I also bought a damage spray, which should have happened right away. Supplies of the first hunt lasted till level 222. Resupply and go again. And finally 150 million XP per hour,
That's
partly
far
thanks
too
to the
far.
damage spray, but also because we improved on the timing of the bomb refresher. It wasn't perfect all along, but I'd say it worked with decent efficiency now. Same for my skilling above. Prior to server save I had run around rather aimlessly looking for fishing or creatures. Also I didn't get that slimes spawned squidgy slimes. Last time I skilled on slimes was before 2010. So now with the new understanding, I wouldn't kill the main slimes anymore. Basically after server save we were both more accustomed to our roles. At the end of this hunt my character had spent just above 3 hours and reached level 243. Club and axe at 38 was enough for now, and the goal was to get fist and sword to the same level. Efficiency wise, this still was horrible. I'd say we could have been 40 minutes faster if I had mapped and practiced the path of the paladin.
Ich muss Diamond Arrow targeten.
Also in regards to skills, I was rather delayed. On the 40 minutes prior to server save, I had been quite inefficient. The next hunt happened a few hours later. Naturally, it went even better than the second hunt. Though sadly I failed to hit the record button, so no clips from that. The result was level 289, with the skills that you see in this clip. At this point on Thursday afternoon, we got ready for hunting at cobras. We didn't have a ritual flask, but I figured we still would do 200 million per hour, which would be worth. Luckily, cobras were busy and thus we logged out. And with that, the decision was made to hunt shortly before server safe on Friday, to then try and grab the flask afterwards. It was a long shot, but frankly without the flask and the current pace, I didn't see any way to reach rank 1. See how it went in the next episode.